Well, guys, I went to Tractor Supply today. I did. And picked up a few things. Well, one was I needed. Oh, the other thing is, this is one of my better shirts. And I had to go to the doctor today, and I put this on. And I had to take my shirt off. I realized that I have holes in it. Well, I was welding the other day. Apparently I had this shirt on that I didn't change. This is, one of my coffee day shirts. And apparently I got sparks on it and I burned holes right through the damn thing. I said, holy shit! So, anyhow, so now it's a shop shirt. So I went to Tractor Supply. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know if they're having problems or what, but it was the worst experience I ever had there. First of all, I needed to get some hydraulic fluid for the tractor, so I picked up that. Then I needed some 90 weight gear oil, so I picked up that. Then I said, well, it's got oil in it, but I have no oil for the diesel, so I picked up some heavy-duty diesel, 540, and we should be okay. And it says advanced full synthetic, whatever that is. Basically, advanced means sucker. Yeah. So then I picked up a large one of these because I have a small one in the house, the little ones, but I keep going through them. And when I see this for $10 versus the small ones for $5, it's a no-brainer. So just got a drink of water. I went in the house the other day and my shirt was soaking wet. My wife said, are you sweating out there? I said, well, I am sweating. I said, but that's not from sweat. That's because when I'm drinking the water, I just, So, anyhow, then I picked up some of this, a lot of this stuff I really don't trust it or believe in what it actually is. But it's stable and it's diesel power booster. I'd really like to find some kerosene, but every town around us, including the one we're in, no kerosene. And then I didn't have any of this clothesline stuff, this cotton, so I figured let me grab some of that. Liquid wrench. This is the lubricant. I have no spray lubricant at all. I just have my oil drip stuff. I was looking for the new one they came out with that reminds me of Rush Check. If you spray it, it looks just like it and it smells like it, but I don't remember, and I didn't see it anywhere. And then I got some silicone blast. And I got some of these. Now these, I've never used these before. I should turn that off. I don't know how strong these are, so I'm going to have to check them. This is for the electrical wires, for the cattle and things and stuff like that. But I'm wondering if it'll actually work as a standoff. See, they're made to where the wire just hangs in here, so there's really no tension on it. And I have, most of the time, it's going to be this way, so it's going to have something pulling on it. I don't know. But I figure if I did want to just run something, this may be something that I can wire tie. If the wire's too heavy, I can still tie it to it. If the wire's thin, I can just slide it down. So it's got the little opening there. So I figured, I think they were $8, $9 for the bag. When I say $8, it's $8.99. I never count the end, and the wife yells at me for that. Because if you got 20 items in the cart and you don't count the last 99 cents, you're going to be over 20 bucks. She's right. And then I was using a lot of the lags the other day. I was going nuts with the lag bolts. I ran out of them. So I decided to pick up a few more because again I'm out. So, and I do use them. So as long as I was there, I grabbed some. Various lengths and sizes as far as thicknesses and such. You know, and these are the ones that I use most. So at least I'm stocked back with these. Yeah, I didn't know I bought that many. I just started throwing them in the bag. You know, you buy them by the pound, that type of thing. No, I don't want that one. Okay, let me get rid of these. Over here with the other ones. I got the tray for it. Then I picked up a few more of these things because I went through some of these and I don't have any smaller ones left. And the only small ones I have left are the solid. And I needed some of these. Now, I did need a solid, one of these up there. So what I did was I took, because I didn't have any more, I took one of these and I opened it a little bit. And then I just pinched it back closed again. So anyway, I got some more of these. Different types. Hooks, eyes. I didn't get any threaded ones with the nut, but I do have some of those over there. So I didn't have to really worry about that. So that is what goes there. I picked up a 50-pound bag of bird feed because I'm not going to put it in the feeder anymore because they just make pigs out of themselves. So what I'm going to do is, like I've been doing with the dog treat stuff that I've had, the dog food, I'm just going to take a couple of scoops and just throw it out there and let them pick for it a little bit. And then this is a roll of non-gas flux core. The only roll I have is the one that's in there. Now I put that in there relatively fresh. What was new, and I was doing the legs on the thing. But I don't know how much I use. But I know I use more than I should. The rope, this. And these I have to test. So I'm going to keep one of these out for now. Let me get a container for those. Actually going to be better. It'll fit better, and this is one that comes with lettuce or something, so it's not one that's heavy to where I got to worry about, oh shit, I used a heavy one for these, so now I haven't got a heavy one for what I need it for. Okay. This one, I'm going to screw it in outside, and we're going to test it someday. That's the only reason why I'm leaving it out. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Now, before I even go any further with these, come on. What am I going to do with you? It's a little thick, so I can't just stick it on there because I got to worry about it clogging the hole. I'm blowing bubbles. I'm forever blowing bubbles. And bubbles is forever blowing me. Ha ha. That one has a bigger opening on it. I wonder why. Meaning the tube has a bigger opening. Must be a heavier product. Now that glue that I just used is one that I normally don't use when I use this. Okay, this I can leave now. If I leave it in this, I'm going to have a problem. So I won't be able to hang it. Okay. Now, when you find the end, I believe in you and me. This is it. Where the hell is it? Come on. That's not it? Apparently it's not. I thought it was. Where the hell is it? Ah. There it is. Now I can hang it. Alright, so that's about it. I don't know what time it is. I was just talking with, oh, it's 4:30. Holy shit. I was talking with somebody that's going to be stepping up rank or in office. On the phone with him for about an hour, congratulating him on his decision. Because he's still not sure, hey, you never know until you try it. I didn't realize it was so late. So anyway, I went to Harbor Freight. Not Harbor Freight, I'm sorry. Tractor Supply. And from the time I walked in the door, I had nothing but problems. Now, I was just going up there to pick up the fluids and grease and stuff like that that I needed for the tractor. So, they had those, whatever they are, 3 gallons, whatever, hydraulic and gear oil on an end cap, the whole end cap, and they had 2 and 2, 3 deep all the way down. No price, not on the cap, not on the product, not on the shelves, nowhere, no price. Okay, now I got to try to find somebody to find out what the hell it costs. So I'm walking around, 3 trips around the store. I finally find somebody over in the dog food area, standing in front of the fan. A fan. Because it was just as hot here as it was there, or there than it is here. Reverse that. So they had a fan up on one of the top shelves against the wall, and she's standing in the aisle where the fan is, trying to get cool. Can't blame her for that. I said, can you give me a price on this stuff? Yeah, can you? No, I'm not going to carry it over here to find out that I'll leave it here. That's all. You know. So she walks over there. She scans it. I said, what about this one? She scans that one. Okay, $24.99 each of them. So, okay, well, I needed 2 of them, so I bought them. Now, I'm in the oil area, and I'm looking for some diesel. They had 4 of those. All the other diesel was marked on the shelf. That wasn't. So now what am I doing? I'm looking at the SKU on the back, the barcode, and I'm looking on the tags to see if by chance somebody just put them there.
Dinner is going to be done in a few minutes.
Okay, I'll be there in 2 or 3. So anyway, I'm there 7, 8, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, who knows. Looking at all the SKUs to see if in fact it was moved somewhere. No. Now what do I got to do? I got to walk around the store again and find somebody that's going to be able to do this. Now as I'm walking around the store, I noticed this bald-headed guy at the register, and he's really somebody that I wouldn't have in my store at the register, you know, just because of his appearance. I would have him maybe stocking shelves, you know, or emptying the truck, stuff like that. But anyway, there was a customer at the register, and him. Now I noticed it. You know, you're walking around, you see it. Well, now I got to look for the oil. I got to find a woman to get or somebody to give me a price on it. And as I'm walking around, now this is about 10, 15 minutes later, I look at and that guy is still at the register, the same person. And the guy behind the register is looking around like he's looking for somebody. Anyway, that's not my problem. I find the same girl in the dog food department, but she wasn't in the fan aisle. She she was actually putting earthworms or some type of mealworms, that's what it was, on the end cap. So I said, listen, hate to bother you again. I said, but there's a 2 or 3 gallon thing over there of oil, diesel, that has no price on it. Well, now it's one of these, you know, like I'm really bothering her now. And she goes over there. She says, where is it? I said, there's 4 of them right there. Oh, this one? Yeah. And now she's looking. Why don't you just scan the thing? So now another 5 minutes was wasted. She scans it. $24.99. Okay, same thing as the other 3. Fine. I grab it, put it in the cart. Anything else? No, I'm all set. And then as she's walking away, I says, not unless there's something else out there that I need that hasn't got a price on it. I'm thinking to myself, why didn't the management tell these people, when you're putting the stock away, if there isn't a price, price it. This is simple. But apparently that wasn't never said. So anyway, I'm walking around the store now. I needed that wire for the welder. It wasn't where it normally is, in the welding machine area, where all the tools. So, okay, now where is it? So I walk up and down all the aisles in the tool department. Well, guess what? Back to the dog food. I said, listen, I'm looking for something. I told her. She goes, well, it's right over there. We just got a shipment in, and I remember putting it away. Right over where? Here we go again, you know. I mean, I'm at the point now where I want to tell her, you got an attitude? You should be me on this side. But I bit the tongue. Where did she take me? She takes me over the nut and bolt area where all the guide wire is. You know, all the, if you know what guide wire are, or it is. It's a, you know, they use it for antennas, and it's a wire. It's on a roll, and it's with all the other, it's up against the wall with the rope and all that. And I says, that's not that. I said, that's not supposed to be here. Now I'm telling her where it should be. This is not going over well. So I take what I need, and I put it in the cart, and I leave her there. Let her figure it out. Now I see her with a, this is true now, I'm telling you, I'm not, you know, and this is, I was there for over an hour to get a few things. Now I see her with a pissy attitude, carrying the stuff from where she put it to where it's supposed to be. So apparently she must have looked or figured it out. And now, you know, oh shit, I got to do double the work, because I was stupid the first time. Alright, got that. So now, I've got 4 things in my cart. Each one of them needed to be priced and found, or found. Now I'm over at the fence area. Didn't need anything, I was just looking, and that's when I found these. The price was on it. It was on the little hook with the bag. Alright, great. I grabbed it. When I'm there, I noticed a roll of rubber, almost like a shelf liner, but it was heavy. It was about a 1/4 inch thick. Nice stuff. And it was 30 by 60, or 24 by 60. There was another one next to it, 30 by 60, and another one 48 by 60, if I remember right. But anyway, there were 3 different sizes. And they're in one of those squared racks, upright. And they're not light, it's heavy. Not a price anywhere. Nowhere. So I said, all right. Now, I didn't need this. I was curious, because if the price was right, I would have bought it. So anyway, you know what? Let me throw it in the cart. That's why I know it was heavy. Right? Because I was throwing it. Well, it was heavy to me at the time, because my back isn't right. Right? And it was heavy. So I pick it up, bulky as well, which made it heavier. pick it up, I put it in the cart. I roll it over to the dog food, because this was near the back doors where you go in and out of the warehouse. I go over into the dog food, and I says, can you give me a price on this roll? Yeah. She comes over. She's moving it around. She's trying to lift it. She's looking like, so, okay, so excuse me for not putting the SKU in front of you. So I help her. I lift it up, and it's laying across the cart. And she scans it, and she says, 30, I think it was $36 or $34. I don't remember, to be honest with you. Because after that, when she turns around, she hit the thing with her elbow, and it rolls down the cart and onto the floor. So you know what? I just took my cart, I backed up, I went around it, and I left it there. Screw it. I'm done. So I did a little bit more shopping. I found things that were priced that I needed or wanted. Get to the register. Guess who's at the register? Well, at the first register, the bald-headed guy with that original customer. I was in there for an hour. This bald-headed guy is trying to figure out something, but apparently nobody's coming to the register to help him. If I was that customer, I would have been gone. So, she opens up the second register. She takes care of one. I go there with the cart. I got the bird feed. I got a thing of cedar chips. I got this. Well, you've seen what I got. And the nuts and all the washing and all that kind of shit. Anyway, I'm pulling it out, and she's scanning it. And when she scans it, she leaves it there instead of moving it over. So I'm pulling things out, and she's just scanning them and not even moving them. So now I'm saying, well, can you move that over there? So I got things to put. There, I'll get it for you. That's just what I said. And then your stuff in the cart. No, I'm not moving it. It's that stuff. And the 50 pounds of bird feed. No. Well, no. It's in the cart. You're going to have to walk around. She walks around. It comes to $300 and something, which I think was way out of whack. However, little things add up. I put my card in, which is one of their cards, Tractor Supply, and I swipe it, and it comes up, and there's a question there. Do I want 5% off, or do I want 60-day interest-free? Well, I'm not going to have it for that long. I'll take the 5%, but I can't do anything until she hits the button on the register. She doesn't know what it is. She doesn't understand what the question was. So now there's 3 other people at the register that I'm at. This is the truth, guys. There's 3 others. There's her and 2 others, I'm sorry. 2 guys are at the register trying to figure out what that question is. And the question was, the customer, it's right in front of me on the screen that I have to hit one of them, which one I want. But I can't do that until she does what she has to do. 60 days interest free, or 5% off the cash total. Now we got her and 2 other ones from the back. Meanwhile, this other guy's still over here. The bald-headed guy, he's still over there at the register with the other guy, with something there that's apparently not getting sold, or I don't know. I really don't know. I don't even know if he was buying anything or what, but come on. If not, you're holding up a register. But anyway, I was just about getting, and there was a guy behind me with a cart and 2 other guys behind him with carts. The other 2 guys behind the guy behind me left the carts in the aisle and walked out the door. As they're walking out the door, a woman comes walking in, plain old clothes. Looks like she just got off the farm. And the girl behind the register with the two guys trying to help her says, "Oh, maybe you can help me." Well, apparently this girl works there. She says, "I don't understand what they're asking me here." And you know that she wants to call her a stupid bitch, but she can't in front of a customer. And I'm sitting there going, you know, he goes, "Well, that's up to him, but you have to hit the button, and it's asking him if he wants." She said, "Just hit the button." So she does something over there. She hits some button. I go, okay, I push this, everything's fine, it goes through. You got a bag? Because I had a lot of loose stuff. Well, we don't have bags anymore. The law's changed. The law's changed? It made it illegal for you to have bags? No. The law is no plastic bags. But you can have little boxes. You can have paper bags. I'm sure you've got boxes in the back from inventory that could be put out underneath under here someplace around here that you can use. Instead, I got to take every little piece out and put it in the truck. And every little piece back. The box should have been there, so as you scan it, you put it in the box. I mean, what is wrong with people today? They're getting stupider and lazier, and they want more money. I don't understand it. I really don't. So I haven't been up there in about a year and a half since Steve left. I don't know if I'd ever want to go back there again. Really, I don't know. Is it just the store? Is it management? I don't know. Then they have the guys taking the stuff off the truck on pallets, and they're bringing the pallets out and putting them in the way of the aisles. You know, not that they're just coming out the double doors and dropping them in that main aisle there. You know, they're putting them at the ends of the aisle. So when you're going down one aisle, you can't get through. You got to turn around and go back down and come back out and do. I just, people need guidance.